what we found from all the statistics, all the information on serious collisions and fatalities, there are some things that keep coming to the surface, things that we know are causing those accidents, or at least contributing to the outcome. The first and foremost is alcohol. We see alcohol use as a factor in the accident in way too many. I think over 50% of the fatalities we've had over the years is involved, as alcohol's been a contributing factor. So we've often said, just don't do it. Just wait till you get home. Don't even take it on the trail with you. All-terrain vehicles are designed to be used on rough surfaces. You're climbing hills, you're descending, you're going over obstacles, you're avoiding obstacles. You need to be 100% on your game if you're going to be out there and you don't want to have a problem. Probably number two is helmets, equipment, specifically helmets. Now, wearing or not wearing a helmet's not going to cause an accident, but what it does do is mitigate the results. Your head is delicate. If you hit something with it, you can end up either deceased or with serious brain injuries. So helmets are number one. Eye protection. These things move at a pretty good pace, and there's things in the air like bugs and stuff and bits of fluff and things like that, and if that hits you at 30 miles an hour, it can hurt a lot. The other thing we see a lot of is what I call it stunting, for want of a better word, but it's somebody who's operating the ATV at a rate of speed or maneuvers or doing things that they're not prepared to do. They're not either experienced enough or have been trained or it's basically doing things you shouldn't be doing because you don't have the experience to do it. And that's where you'll see people, rolling machines and striking objects like trees or rocks, and that's the problem. We also see, and this is not so often anymore, but a lot of the quad style ATVs, the ones you ride on, are set for one person. The gravity is set that way, the design is set that way. So at the end of the day, if you put a second person on a quad that's only intended for one, you change the center of balance. And we've seen some incidents over the years where people have gone up a hill or down a hill, the balance has been changed and the machine rolls back over top of it. So I guess the other message I really want to get out is about young people. We see on occasion that parents will let a young person, a fairly young person, ride what I would call an adult-sized quad. So they don't have the strength or the dexterity to handle it, and we've seen some rather tragic situations coming out of that. So whenever you see a young person on an ATV, they really should be supervised, and they should be under the control of a parent, and they really should be on a size of an ATV that's good for them.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.